because I'm going to be there. I get up on you, I get in, I'm going to change it up all game long to keep you thinking. Then I study like a dog, so you better come up with something new. I study like a dog. So I know everything about what you're going to do, your quarterback, all that.
Which is interesting because when you think about the greats in the game, it's a lot of people focus on the physical, but the mindset and the IQ is really what separates the guys. Like, yeah, you fast, you do all of that other stuff. But when you talk about when I was done and I'm going to Chad, like I still was calling on his routes.
Right.
To me, that's the difference. Real quick, talk to me about the best receivers today, the best cornerbacks today.
I ain't in it like that right now. I ain't in it like that to know who's the best today. I know some guys, especially cornerbacks. I never grade corners, man. Shoot, all these guys like my little brothers. They'll be like, you said this about me, man. You know, I don't even get down like that. But there's some bad boys out there catching that ball. But the game is so different now. Y'all always get hit, man.
Right.
Y'all always get hit. It was somebody out there that was going to try to kill you up the middle of that field. You know, Ed Reed was trying to go get Chad. Yeah. You know, Ray was trying to. They were trying to get you.
Reed and Ray got Chad. He got knocked out.
I won 90% of that. I didn't win physically, but mentally, I won mentally.
But it's such a different game out there right now than it was. But I think these athletes today, I'm not one of these old schools and old fools that like, man, we was better than now. These cats here, I ain't no joke, man. I mean, they built like you, running like that. Mm-hmm. You know, we don't have that. You know, we don't have these cats now. In the backfield, we don't have that. That's a different game. That's a stink. They don't
We've had spotty showers since about 7 a.m. here in D.C. and the radar indicates
it's going to continue.
Nothing to stop football from happening at FedEx Field. The enthusiasm for football here on the East Coast always in the air. These folks are ready as their guys get set to match up with the Dallas Cowboys.
Ain't nobody gonna say that. You should have said, so what? That for real? So if you're going to do it that way, do a Hall of Fame, then a Hall of Game. Yeah, break that down. Hall of Fame, then a Hall of Game.
Fire it up, baby.
And then they're underway from FedEx Field. He'll be taken just shy of 25.
You know, anything. You got a stadium and you got a luxury boxes. So it should be like that too. We're going to do the Hall of Fame.
It's crazy, Prime. Like, just hearing you talk. One night we see you on social media, we see you on TV. 93 Prime, we saw you with the chains coming out. With this same approach to life. How much have you changed?
I changed for the better. I changed the things that I needed to change. But I allowed the things to remain that needed to remain.
They go play action now. Wilson.
I bet the girl, she can tell you
Flying time to his left.
That's stupid, not ignorant.
They'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at second down.
For the majority of my life.
You know, I don't think this is the last time we'll see that in this game. This guy's mobility, and they want to use his legs in the game plan. So there will be design runs as well as his scrambles.
That don't work. A father, and I have no patience, don't work. Then we can't think that our kids
last play got just a yard. Here's second and 9 for the 26.
They're going to have a little bit of both in them. So when we go in
for the first time with Antonio Gibson, and he is met
quickly.
Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know, you know better than I, he has the ability to take over a game, so what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
Direction. Like, we don't get on the highway out here and ain't no signs. Now, I got to give you some signs.
On third down, Wilson.
Slow down.
Motherfucker. Ooh, good block. Good block.
I can't expect you out of you.
And all the way down inside the 25.
You don't have to
Red zone. Halfback red zone.
You
got to be the best on your team, but you know the best.
Basically the same thing. All right.
Well, Elway threw for 51,475 yards, and we just saw him go past that number for career passing yards.
That means his career now as memorable as John Elway is, and that's a pretty significant accomplishment.
Man, what an accomplishment it is. Congratulations. And he's still doing it. Still doing it at a high level.
we can't hit it.
On first down, Wilson.
We can't do that. And I need
Come on.
Down and incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful
Catch
to
that
force
shit.
anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes.
So it's not
The
a
best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
What's up?
So now second and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
And speaking about parenting, man, you said you picked a favorite.
Now Wilson.
That hit me.
That's out to the flat for Gibson.
Yeah, you knocked him forward.
15 down to the 14-yard line. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard.
Total, oh, you can't total.
Yeah, I got rankings. I got all that seeds. And they come out. They come out all the time. I do.
What?
It changes too? Yes. Based on what you're doing.
What's the qualifications of the season?
Consistency. And they know darn well, I don't even want, they don't give me nothing for my birthday. They don't give me no gifts. Am I right or wrong? They don't give me that. So I don't want nothing. So if you ain't gonna do that, please
This
call.
is Jones.
So,
Going nowhere from the
Okay, good D, fellas.
Out of the backfield and goes
bottom
backwards.
seat.
He lost 2 and it
Bottom
brings
seat.
up 4.
And I'm dancing.
I get the thought process. Third and short, give it to the fullback, let the Bulldozers way, but that means you're counting on your offensive line to win the line of scrimmage, aren't you?
Yeah, that was just a massive carnage there at the line. Looked like more defenders than offensive guys. Winds up losing yardage.
No, you can't do that. Hey, I'm swiping the last of them.
And his
Appreciate it.
Well, all offseason, probably a lot of thought goes into that first drive. They didn't get the touchdown, but at least they got something.
And what I like about it is that they didn't overthink it, because you're exactly right. A lot goes into the offseason, the preseason to get to that first drive of the regular season. They went right downfield, mission accomplished, points on the board.
So is this child here? Is there no way you get a credit card? If all y'all go somewhere to the store, you get a credit card because you're more responsible. You're driving because you're more responsible. I know he ain't coming back, so I ain't gonna even give you that. So, that's who you are. You don't want to be bothered with none of the rest of them, so I ain't letting you go either. So it's a will too. I got a will. Yeah. I told him I already did it. I already read it all. You might as well get out because you ain't getting nothing. That's how I'm starting on my will. I love it.
Brian, you read him the wheel already.
No, my will is on video. I told it's on video. I did my video.
Prescott and the Cowboys now with a first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Like the ground.
Yeah, good pursuit.
Up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. Give it 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
All right, Brad, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
We didn't even talk about it. It was like the elephant.
Elliott going to get it again on second down. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend.
I said, when you ready to talk, let's go. He said, let's go. What you want to do? He said, well, you know I'm coming, but you know, I'm going to need a little
Damn.
Not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instinct. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that run. On second and 9. Prescott looking for Cooper. That's complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
I'm not, you know what I'm saying? I'm not.
That looked like a pretty good route combination there, because you've got to find a way to clear the guy running the drag. Because when you do, you just put the ball on him and then let him run.
He's got some space. In Washington territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 47.
I looked it up. Jackson State
Give to
got
Elliott.
10,000.
Ah!
Room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
On a Saturday at a game,
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run.
this year, 200 or 250
To walk away from that field, like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in
I
here.
don't like that stat, but I understand that
On
stat
second down,
because
Elliott
y'all
once
cannot
more.
compete with the team that
Elliott a
has so
first
much
down and more.
resources, so Power
And he
5.
takes it all the way down to the 20.
Appreciate it.
41 yards rushing for him now. What a drive for him to kick off the new season.
You bring in a country to change everything starts with the man. First, let's attack the man and understand how can we level the playing field.
They'll go with Pollard here on first down.
Ah, good tackle.
Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script, you go through your play calling, you go through all the stuff and establish things, and it looks like it's going like clockwork right now.
And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
All right, fellas.
Ezekiel Elliott.
If you into let's build this thing and let's get up out of this mess and never look back,
But
Well, first
lot
quarter,
of us,
maybe
when
too
he came,
early to talk about
his
statement
story's
drives,
different.
Charles,
All
but
the
that
stories
sure
are
seemed
different.
like a
A
statement
lot of
drive
us
right
come
there.
from you.
Well,
Come
if
from
we're going to
nothing.
talk about
We needed
statement
that,
drives,
fellas.
I think what
Go
they're
to
saying
Florida,
is
go to
we're going to
Florida State,
establish the run. They
go to
gave it to them
Florida.
early and often on this
Man,
drive,
this is a
and he wound up taking it into the end zone.
This season, though.
The point
But it
after
wasn't one
from
way
the
taking it to the
raindrops
ring
up
that way.
and good. And that makes it a 7-3 lead.
All right, let's D up.
Like that. They made the way. Florida State, shoot, we wouldn't have programmed like it is. The prime got there.
Ooh, I'm high
All
as a
these other
bitch.
kids, you have one like that until Mel B and all them got there. So
The kickoff
That's
team
what's
on
up.
the field now as they will send this one away.
change. Why can't we be the change for us? Now, I agree with
Now
you.
Jones.
The aspect that the glitz of the ground.
Way to recover, way to recover.
If I
Make
can
it
put
to the
this
20.
now there's a competitive advantage. Now we said, okay,
Hey, that
now
boy
we
look
have
kinda
a
slow
battle.
getting up.
But it's not like that. I got to get it like that. I got to make sure we own the tool so you can be exposed. What kids now? They want to be on the ground. They want to be seen. They want followers. Cool. I can make that happen. But not only that, I'm going to coach you and prepare you like you've never prepared before. Now,
What they gonna do? What they gonna do?
They get ready to pay these kids.
And I have
It's coming like this.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And Charles, nothing like squaring off with a division opponent, a division rival in week 1. Do you like that they are matching up?
Yeah. Good timing, good timing. Thought I fucked it up.
They match up for a few reasons, Brandon. First of all, it allows you to see that in the entire offseason and know, hey, right out of the gate, we're playing a division game. Second part is it spreads them out a little bit. If you just have them bunched up
No.
at the end of the year, that's not as much fun watching teams trying to survive that gauntlet when you do have injuries down the stretch. And last but not least, let's face it, we're TV people. What a great game to sell right out of the gate.
So if it effective on August the 1st, 12:01, my boys are straight.
Play action. It's Wilson.
So when
And he's going to have to eat
Good
this
D.
one as down he goes. Chauncey Golston able to drop him for a loss of a couple. But of course, that's not an easy man to sack. You know how elusive he can be trying to get outside of the pocket. That was a great play on the defensive side.
I wonder what was going through his mind because he didn't seem as committed to using his legs to pick up yardage. He wanted to keep that play alive, so either take off and go.
Ooh, that's on me. That's on me. Shouldn't have called that one. Sorry, fellas. Good shit.
He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on third down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
But then again,
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. And yet again, it's McLaurin. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
And the corn, too.
Defensively, you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count.
Why was you giving me neck movement?
First quarter, can you
Why was you giving me neck movement?
They catch it, you tackle,
Huh?
go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch. Now you put the offense in
Ooh, good
position.
pass. Good
Every
catch.
series, you have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
Okay, the neck movement got us distracted.
Connected with each other. They've got a real rapport going.
Throw it in the container for me, because I can't eat it right now.
Yardage as shown by that last
And I don't want Steve fucking with it.
I want to go to the regular number. How do they get the we put pressure. We apply pressure.
So what is like 250 guys get invited to Italy. So you saying
300.
300?
After
Okay,
one,
give us
7-3 the
It's only
score on EA Sports.
kids in each position. That's all it is.
But Prime, those kids are not playing at the same level as Power 5 kids. Those teams are not competing against kids that are Power 5 kids.
Hey, Channing, what I gotta say,
If you bring in 3 or 4,
you mean 101. You mean one-on-one? See,
I'm talking about on the team. I've watched you play. I've watched you play. It's not the same level as Alabama.
5 stars don't matter to me because I know how they work. I can call and make sure a Bushwick Bill a 5-star right now. Right. I can make that kind of call. Yeah, I can make him a 5-star right now with a phone call. So
They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping the second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10.
You cool. You're right. It's not on that level of Alabama. But if you take that Alabama kid and now you put him over here away from his teammates, who is he?
From the gun, it's Wilson. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. It's picked up by the...
Yeah, we do. Oh, he ran right into him. I needed that.
8-yard line. And maybe that one caused...
Yeah, that'd be some bullshit right there.
Charles, can you maybe, when you're carrying that football, grip it too tight in the rain?
I think that you can, and it's such a delicate balance, too, because when you grip it so
He was
tight,
dazed.
sometimes it'll slip out from your body. You squeeze it too hard, and it'll pop out on its own. I've actually had running backs talk to me about that, that when they've tried too hard, even in perfect conditions, the ball gets away
Oh,
from
one man to beat. Good run, good run.
carried in front of them, yet at the same time under control.
63 yards rushing for him in his first half as he is looking in mid-season form here in the opener.
Go elsewhere. Same thing. It's short.
They keep on the ground. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
You're
They're
right.
second and a
1 for
yard.
1. We're not that. But I guarantee you, I got a couple calls right now. I promise you. In the year
They'll run left with Pollard.
Yeah, but what about the quarterback?
And he'll get it down on the play to the 37.
Not all
Second
the
and 1
positions.
and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
FCS ranked class in the nation.
They'll try to throw now. Prescott.
I'm with you.
Swinging this out for Pollard.
4 stars,
And
5
he is
stars.
out of bounds inside the 30.
I want you to. I'm sitting on you.
I
Take
think
care
the
of
best
it.
offenses love to give the ball to their
Send
running
them
backs
back
in
in,
open
but also,
space because
I
they have the ability to make people miss, and they also have the ability to run over people. And if you do that throughout the game, after a while, they might just run through some of those tackles and go a long way.
So a nice tackle on that play. And he'll take it into the end
Well played in.
zone.
Appreciate it.
Ezekiel Elliott already his second touchdown here this opening weekend. And the Cowboys will add on to their lead.
Can I put a champ so I get low with it?
What we got today? What we got today? Baked chicken, yellow rice, baked beans.
Nothing green. I told you I was gonna make it up to you.
Appreciate it.
And I did. Nothing
Now
green.
they'll line up to kick the extra point.
Chef, if you don't get out, that boy is fighting. He about to fight somebody on Mayweather's promotion.
And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball
And the
game.
right fatty acids. I need this boy on this show. I ain't trying to have another Nate Robinson. Feed this boy. Right. Chad would not allow that to happen.
He has a system.
Who, Nate? You want Nate? I got Chad. Nate.
No, I
Nate, what is like Nate?
I don't care who it is.
Yeah, but Nate just need to continue doing what he's doing in television. I love what he's doing in fashion. But when you get in the ring and you go
Out
like
is the
this,
kickoff unit as they run up and send this one
you don't need
away.
to be in that ring.
So who I know you said you don't want to choose.
This is taken just shy of the 10.
Who do you think
And he
will-
returns this to the 22.
As quarterback. The closest. It ain't nothing like Jalen Ramsey.
Oh, he said
he got that
he got
nastiness,
two
that
different
dog.
styles of play.
Yeah, but that.
But I'm thinking Florida State. I know what Jalen was in Jacksonville.
I like Jalen.
He didn't play that shit. And that he played rising and the cutting. He didn't take none of that shit. So that's why.
I mean,
Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down the scoreboard, you can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was
Knew they was coming with some shit like that.
I love
had a
Marcus
drive
Peters.
going and pushed it past the 50-yard line. So
Good shit, good save, good save.
come up with nothing.
There's boundaries on this
Not a
football
good feeling at
field.
all,
There's
to
a
put
certain
it
way you're going to do
mildly.
things.
Now they can't afford to do
Jalen
that
is the
again.
closest
Now, can they get
from
that bad taste out of their mouth
mindset
here?
standpoint. Yeah, that's the
On second down, here's Gibson
Good tackle.
again. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up.
Defensively, he has been a presence in their backfield in the first half. Got a sack earlier, and now he comes up with a big tackle for a loss.
Washington on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6.
Don't ask, don't tell.
Here's Wilson to throw. It's a short one.
Good D.
To his tight end. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous
One more
one. He
time,
wants to
one
be
more
about
time.
a yard or
And
so
we miss
short.
Mother's Day. We truly appreciate everything you do for us, how you take care of our guests, how you take care of us, how you take care of our families. So we ain't forget about you. We got a little gift for you. You know what I'm saying? We're spoiling you. SA gonna get mad at me because these people ain't paying us with these
And
logos.
how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call.
Last week,
They're going to go for this on 4th and a
We
yard.
love you, son. Yeah, that's from us.
None of y'all came with me, Jackie. Y'all get none of that kind of stuff. Don't let them cook. That ain't right. We don't sit around show.
Chef, we
Here's
appreciate
the
you.
sneak
Thank you
with
so much.
Wilson. And boy, is he close. Did
Nope.
he get there? No, they're going to say he's short the line to gain. Boy, a curious decision to go for
Katie,
it.
Madden is
And Dallas, they'll
Madden
take
not
over
feeling you
in
today.
field position.
What's your best meal?
Let's roll with it.
The 32 now. Here's 1st and 10.
Well, you about to fight?
No, I ain't about to fight him. His wife.
The give is to Elliott. And he's got this down almost to 20 before he's dropped. 109 yards rushing for him now as he goes over the century mark here in the season opener.
No, you put that training ball. That was training ball.
It feels good to be on the end for a teammate.
We all know Sherelle. We love Sherelle.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Image of that, but I was never that the image portray. Like that boy right there. Ask him what he used to do on the way in. What'd you do, bro?
Oh, I was on the strip club.
Lead on left. Elliott.
Good shit, good shit, good shit.
He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
You get your room. You're on the 8th floor. Get your room on the 11th floor. Have you some bad
The outside was open.
Yeah. That's why I get ready.
That's what happened with the Dolphins.
I ain't doing it. Once you go to Buffalo Fires, you can go right. Now you
Prescott.
can after COVID. No, not even COVID. After 9/11.
Oh, good D, good D, good D. I'm glad you decided to just knock it away. Appreciate it.
On that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays.
That's your problem.
Have to admit that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
Yeah, good D,
And his
good
kick
D.
here is good. And they will stretch the lead now to 17-3. So 3 points there, and they continue to build this first half lead.
Yeah, every little bit helps, and the more that you can put together drives and start controlling the tempo, controlling possession, finishing on points, the better off you're going to be.
They both failed. The wealthiest in the world. I'm not saying that money plays a part, but it helps.
Right.
That's what my grandma used to say.
Right. That's all that matters.
So the question still remains to me.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Because Starbucks, McDonald's,
Pulls it in at the 13.
other little things.
Ooh.
Decent return out to the
I bring 2
27-yard
legs
line.
to the nutrition shit down.
Well, I was going down this street a couple times and I wasn't successful.
Like we talked about this before. Wrong with that, yeah, years ago.
You gotta keep the main thing the main thing. When it's those 2 phenomenal men that has gained so much, something's gonna suffer. And you start loving what's outside the house.
The Washington offense at the line and
You gotta
ready to
love
roll.
inside the house.
And last time, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. See if they can pick themselves up off the mat.
Ooh, my dude got pancaked.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game. And sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out.
The visual that she's giving.
He's going deep for
She's
Brown.
telling us. She tells us everything.
Good D.
Complete.
Your show?
Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Well,
one thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play. And guess what? They took a shot. How are you going to win it? In this case,
there we go. Oh, don't be leaping like that. Appreciate it.
And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line.
Okay, partner, no surprise to you. I'm going to look at this from the defensive perspective. In the rain, you have to be more cautious trying to cover passing routes. Why? The offense knows where they're going with the football. The receiver knows the route he's going to run. You have to make sure you keep your footing underneath you.
You know, the Venn diagram. The two circles,
they went to Florida State.
And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. 126 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half.
And this is an example of breaking down a defense because in a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to make a lot of tackles.
You have your life and her life. And when that diagram comes together, the middle part is what y'all got together. But my whole thing, and me and my wife Adrian talked about it, Brian, is that you got to have your own little crescent. She got to have her own crescent, do her stuff.
Working with a second
be her own
and
self, be who she grew up to be, and be who she was before you met her. And that middle football of the circle.
Out of the gun, it's Elliott.
Oh, shit. Couldn't get up in that little crease.
An extra man here in the secondary for Washington on third down.
You got to have your job
To throw is Prescott.
that middle of football.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1.
A lot of deflated looks on that defense. It seems like they just cannot find a way to get a key stop on third down. Here's another conversion. And now this offense, they're in position to go up even further as they got it first and goal.
They'll try to run it in with Elliott. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott is going to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Cowboys are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead down to 3 touchdowns in 21.
I'll text it, y'all, because y'all was okay. But that Venn diagram is what I think relationships are, but the communication part, Prime, is what you get on.
You ain't got to text it to me. I went to UCF.
Have to talk. Bro, you ain't know what a memo was.
I really want to go back to Prime. You said, yeah, favorites.
Setting out to kick this one away, and off it goes.
No. So now they're
Pulls it in at the 13.
You have
and he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
Are your kids better than the other guys that come? Would you like to sit your kids down if you had better players? Yes. I believe that. You should know who my kids are from the way I coach. You should know those are my kids. The only way you're going to know that is Sanders on the back of their jerseys. Because oftentimes I forget that my kids are, even out there doing a practice session because I'm so in it, I'm so down in. I forget that that's mine. You know, so I have to go back and watch the film to see Shallow, see how he played safety.
Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount the drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity.
Come on now.
You can never have enough points with the high offenses that you face.
I take the knockdown.
We'll tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. They'll set up the screen for Gibson. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. It'll be a loss of 2, maybe 3 on the play. And it'll be a third and about 13.
You know, something happened at Georgia, something happened at Florida. Hell, the NFL come calling. What you doing?
I'm not doing NFL. I don't want that.
Okay, so, all right. Alabama come calling.
Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
I'm going to mess around and miss today, worry about tomorrow. I'm going to dominate this right here. which my domination of this is going to prepare me for tomorrow, but I don't think like that. I don't sit back and say, well, it's going to happen down the street. I don't work like that with me personally. My team will tell you, I don't.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going deep for Brown. And it's knocked away.
Could have knocked it right into your hands like that.
Aggressiveness here. They were hoping for the home run play to get them 6 points. They're hoping for a catch, maybe a call, but they figure they can at least get into field goal range with a completion.
What is it about?
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away.
And all that. I'm good.
Thank you, baby. Huh?
Big kick there. We'll call it 56.
I like your booty, though.
Let's skip 5 years here. You know what I mean? Because I can see you go through. What's going to happen is you're going to have success.
I'm ready.
You're going to have Power 5 schools calling.
Right.
You have decisions to make.
Oh, okay.
And I'm going to make them.
Okay. So, what are you trying to accomplish right now before you have to make those decisions? Like, what is success for you right now?
Success is oftentimes, as a coach, qualified by winning losses. It's not that for me, because I'm a winner. So I can't quantify by that. Because I'm not just looking at Jackson for me. I'm going to take that we're going to win. I'm a big picture type guy. I'm looking at the whole HBCU. How can I get us on national television every darn week? I guarantee you enrollment should be up. Not just at Jackson, all HBCU.
Control of the football, switching hands with very little time remaining until the half.
Everything we've already, so Pepsi deal, we've got shoe contracts, we've got everything that hadn't been.
All right, fellas, let's keep the momentum. Don't do nothing stupid.
A global thing, not global. I look at it as a national thing. Like we doing a darn documentary right now. So I could share my dreams with y'all family and everybody watching. I don't want to just do a documentary on us. We get ready to go play fam.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And with a 3-score lead already, this is not time for a momentum change, so I'd imagine they'd be happy to just take this into the locker room. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run.
Take it on in, fellas. Take it on in.
And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1.
That's what we looking for. We looking for that touchdown.
I gotta see it.
Oh no, not on this play.
If my son's 9 now, so we got time. But if my son was 18 years old and my son had Power 5 offers, knowing what the Power 5 can present to him, knowing what the resource they can present to him, knowing what the exposure, knowing what the TV deals are, knowing all the resources. Yeah. Right, I know. I ain't never been to Jackson State, but I know University of Florida dorms are nicer. The stadium.
That's what I ain't fucking want to do. Damn, gave you some fucking momentum. Being greedy. That's what's up. That is what's up.
It's a new season, so both these
I like that in you.
likely making plenty of adjustments after their first half of football. So for the call of the second half here in week 1, we go back to Brandon in charge.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And here comes a return from a few steps into.
All right, let me get that little bit of momentum back, fellas. Let's get that little bit of momentum back.
At the 25-yard line.
I understand that HBCU.
It's bad coaching.
Next drive by the Cowboys offense. The first half definitely went their way, and this would seem to be a great opportunity.
Ooh, that's how you feel?
Closer out of reach with the score.
All right.
Yeah, and it's a wonderful opportunity for them because if they can add 7 more to their lead before the other guys even see the football, that could be the decisive move in this game. I think that's how their eyes.
That's how they coming.
Now on 2nd and 13, Prescott.
Damn! I fucked that up again. It's all good. Good shit. Good shit.
Pretty much everything went their way offensively in the first half, but now an interception on the opening drive of the third quarter.
because we know the key to everything here. Don't get careless with the football. The problem is you got to stay aggressive as well. So where's the line between being aggressive and attacking and being overly aggressive? I think they just crossed it on that one.
But in the defense of Jackson State, I'm looking at, we're talking about dogs. That's what you want, dogs. Jimmy Smith. We all know what Jason was doing. Everybody know what Jimmy Smith was.
Come on, I need my ball back. Oh, this ain't the D I was looking for. I'll take it, though.
This defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
That's usually the hallmark of a good run defense. Linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
You know, they have this quality.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
I think that they can get behind these HBCUs.
To throw as Wilson. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long.
Can we create Wilson where just a...
Yeah, that's what's up. That's what's up.
Micah Parsons providing a little deja vu, back-to-back sacks, and now they're staring at a 4th and long.
Because the guys ain't just doing it for the money, they're doing it to get back to the kids.
So out comes a field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. On the right hash, officially this will be a 51.
Watch my linebacker. Watch my linebacker. My man. Ray Finkel.
Now, this was a clear day.
All right, let's make up for that last possession, fellas.
Very confident about this kick, but let's be honest about it. In these elements, the difficulty level gets ratcheted up by at least a factor of 5.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
We're only on there when they want us to be.
Oh, Zeke with a quick feed.
Ooh, okay then.
Seemed like Dak certainly made the right read there to hand it off to Zeke.
When you have those two in the backfield, Dak Prescott at quarterback, Ezekiel
Boy,
in
in
the
the zone.
you got a symbiotic, synergistic relationship that puts a lot of defenses in a lot of stress.
I gotta tell you, I've never heard synergistic before, but I guess that works, right?
It does on this game. We certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
When I got there last year, my son was
on 1st down, Powell. Space to run past the 20.
Oh!
He gets it to the 1.
Damn.
Right there. A big play there out of the running game.
For a running back, that kind of encompasses everything right there.
That was a good run, Tony.
But he almost gets it to the end zone. Remember, almost. Didn't quite get there. Most running backs I know, they don't want to
Ooh, good fucking shit.
Call it again. They want to get it to the end zone.
That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
If this defense has any hopes of getting back into this game, they've got to start right here and keep these guys out of the end zone. That's a good step 1 on that play.
Howard. And you can take big
And he will take it in for a Cowboy score. Tony Pollard.
Appreciate it.
From 2 yards out. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. So this looking more and more like it is going to be a successful kickoff to their campaign as they add on here.
And partner, you know NFL coaches, they're on the sideline thinking about all the little things that need correcting. But for the most part, they've got to be ecstatic with the way this season has started out.
Not the kids, because the kids are full coming.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll increase their lead to 28.
If I see you line up against, at Florida, you line up against J.C. Horn, who went 1st round. You line up against him, and Kyle Pitts lined up against him. I've seen J.C. Horn on the field with my son, and I've seen what we got. It ain't too much of a difference there. Wow. I'm telling you. I would say the NFL, as we spoke on, that no HBCU DBs got drafted, but J.C. Horn did. But it's not the NFL.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
It's because of the exposure. So if I'm
now Jones.
I want to go through a...
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
He just said, now you got Hampton, you got Howard, you got FAMU, you got BCC on ESPN, not ESPN 15. Because one man went out there and said, I'll be the first. So now we're talking about expansion leads for exposure. Like, it's going to change.
Like, that's the
everything
mindset.
here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense.
Eddie George goes.
It's just their first, so 2 remaining
Yeah,
as they burn one here in this third quarter.
It's changing. It's changing. So now, like, we just got to support it. That's how I feel. You know what? This is a great question. This is a great question. I'm so glad. Now, you've had a year at Jackson State. A year.
Right.
Is the level of talent that much different from these big Power 5 schools that he's making? Is the level of talent that different? Is there a
I'll tell you
difference?
what it is different. The difference is right here. It ain't that different. It ain't that different. These boys are here to go get it. They can play. The difference is right
The
here.
Washington
And that
offense
guy,
at the line and ready to roll. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else.
HBCUs, they shoot their shot.
Now Wilson on first down.
So I got both songs.
And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
I'm getting the sense that this offense is getting frustrated. Here we are into the third quarter, and they've had plenty of opportunities to get in sync. Thus far, that hasn't happened. They're looking for answers both on the sidelines and in the huddle looking at each other.
Damn good players. They just didn't.
Second and 10, third quarter of the season
They don't
opener.
want to have it put in their budget to send their scouts, their college scouts.
Now it's Wilson.
to the schools. It's just a
And
matter
he takes a
of
shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
The frustration is definitely setting in because they've thrown it to him over and over, unable to come up with a catch thus far.
I think he knew he would have his challenges against his secondary. I don't think he saw a goose egg at this point in the game.
They've been a scout in Oakland for years. When Zach goes back to Tallahassee,
now they face a third and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Pray to God don't get him in trouble.
Here's Wilson.
Just 6, 30, 40.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Has been a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts. This time on third down.
Trying their asses off to get to the top.
Washington going to send out their punter as he'll punt it away for the second time.
There's some diamond in the rough. But more than that, it should be a program that says,
and oh my, mistake there.
Ooh, my bad.
It's a fair catch at the 3-yard line. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the Cowboys will be backed up to start the drive. They'll have it 1st and 10.
You do know that, right? Yes. But I'm just, it ain't no different.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they will start this drive with just terrible field position, backed up inside their own 5.
But we have seen teams be bold here and take shots, right? Sometimes you go max protection, make it a one receiver route, and take your shot downfield and see what happens. And occasionally, we've seen success occur.
That's when the lower tier teams got into it. Tennessee State sent me some letters. And once Georgia and Florida and Florida State and all started sending out letters, the Tennessee State coach called me and was like, yeah, you're kind of out of our realm now.
Again, it's Elliott.
But I understand.
And he's going to take this up past the 10 to about the 11. 8 yards on the ground there, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 2. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
And he works it across the 25 before being tackled.
And if anyone thinks they're just going to tuck their horns in and pull back on the throttle a little bit, you can forget it. Even with this big third quarter lead, I think this team's going to continue to take their shots downfield. And there's another completion.
It's not a podcast.
Well, they had a first down and more. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. One thing that's great about watching him run, Charles, he doesn't hesitate. He got to the left side of his O-line and just whipped.
So there's two ways to look at that. One, just absolutely unconcerned, just takes off and goes. But more the latter, I think, which is he has absolute confidence in the guys in front of him. The guys doing the blocking for him. He just takes it and goes with abandon.
That's what I
Here's Elliott.
This is really who I am.
And very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going. And then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time. An extra man in the secondary for Washington on 3rd down.
You trying to check these kids?
Prescott now from the 50.
3 in the morning call for.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's
Some Gatorade, fellas. Get some Gatorade.
Because I'm an early guy. So I probably get up at 4:45. I probably get picked up 5:15. I'm in the office what time? 45, 6? 5:45, 6. Get a little workout.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
We on the field 8:30. We off the field 10:30 at the latest. Coach, great film. You are a day. I want my coaches to go home, eat dinner with your family, and raise your kids. You've been with these kids from all points from 6:30 all the way to 5 p.m. Man, go home. Go home. Raise your kids. Be a father. Be a husband. Be a man.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Because they don't want to go home.
They'll try the left side. Pollard.
Ooh.
Some room to maneuver.
Damn.
So close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there.
Open the door at night and see
He was doing everything he could to get the 6 points. A little bit short, but still an excellent run.
And look at it from the defense's point of view. They could have given up on that play. They did not, and still were able to corral him. Now, they've got some work to do in this down coming up, but at least they're being competitive and trying to stay with it.
Damn, you didn't get my name right. I'm already going to lose. You didn't get my name right.
Now here's Pollard, and he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Tony Pollard, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Cowboys are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead.
And he a coach, he doing all these great things, but I don't know if he know the offensive side like that. If we talking defense, we good.
No. That's all you're mistaken.
All right, go give it to me then. Well, go ahead.
Defense is easy. I studied so much, I'm an offensive mind. Remember, I was the coordinator for years. I run offenses.
Okay, so give it to me then.
Try here for the extra point.
You got his state. You recruiting them down in Jackson State.
Cool.
And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
X and Z don't mean you the dog. That don't mean one's the dog and one ain't. One moves. Let me tell you something. He's going to give me more in here, right here. He's going to move chains. He's going to keep me going. Chad can do a little bit of everything. Now, Chad can get vertical. Chad going to route you up. You can move Chad,
out
too.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Right there. Or right there. Not there. Outside.
Pulls it in at the 13. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
You gonna move it. See, Chad, okay, Chad, I know him. I studied him. Chad ain't gonna run through there and sit down on nothing. Get Chad the route, let him go get the route, and come back to the huddle. Chad ain't gonna go down there, okay, if. Chad don't run no if routes. Okay, if the safety ain't high, you sit there. Hey, Chad ain't doing all that. I know it.
Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And whatever promise they showed in the preseason has not translated into week 1 because they have not been particularly competitive here at home, no less. These fans just kind of beside themselves right now.
Or just the game plan.
Yeah. No, go there. No, go spice it up. Spice it up. No, stay right there.
It's really the same fucking question. The defense is going to double somebody, and then they're going to match their best cornerback up for whoever playing the Z. How you doing?
I'm a double check.
They go play action with Wilson. They're looking for McLaurin, but this is intercepted. Picked off at the 40, and they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. The utter domination here just continues. This defense, I don't know what more we can say all around about their performance.
Well, it certainly feels in this game like maybe they're facing a Canadian defense. 12 guys on the field. It feels like there's an extra on every snap because they have really struggled to make headway through the air.
It's showtime. Prime time, baby. Me, warm-ups, I'm trying to look good for prime. Game time, I'm about to have my biggest games. I never had a big game in front of prime.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Bro, every time prime came out, I'm like, that's prime time. I'm like, make
now a handoff here to his running back. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world up to the challenge. Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Here's Prescott. Throwing for his running back, and he's got it. It'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down.
Excuse my snarkiness here, but isn't the idea of completing a pass supposed to mean you get downfield and gain yards?
Especially on 3rd down.
Yeah, that one. How about the defense? Figured that one out in a big way. Yeah, they completed it all right and lost yardage.
And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And they're well on their way now as the lead grows even larger. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said. And now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
He's really good, him and T.O. And they grab it.
A fairly short kick from the 14. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here, right at the 30-yard line.
You ain't like that. But you know how they grab and tug? Most people, they grab and tug with high.
Right, that's right. Or they not being aggressive either.
That's why you got to get there. I don't know. And see, right here, he's thinking, is he going to rush me? Like, he going to hold on me? I don't like the outside.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. The last time was a pretty one play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give it to the defensive coach.
See what happens. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues.
What that mean, bro? What is that? What is that? That's the ball?
No, that's the hand. No, hey Prime, I got one more question. How you feel about his pants?
Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14.
No, that's a good word. That's a good word. But he's always
Wilson
been
now off the bootleg.
Like he's always been.
And he completes this one to Terry McLaurin. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield, marking down at the 49.
Well, this game is certainly pretty well over. They go ahead and mark it in the win column. But as a defense, they don't want to get so soft now that everybody just throws the ball all over the place against them. Gets big yardage and puts points on the board. They have pride, too, on that side of the ball.
Is he telling the truth? Yeah.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done.
This game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
Rush coming, and he's taken down.
But this brother here, I'm like, Fred, don't never do when you don't got Fred to talk, man.
Now, real.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Wilson. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now, because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
No disrespect to nobody that played today. they don't have the
Now it's
skill set
Wilson.
and the confidence to be able to pull off the things
Throw
he did.
right side, taken in by Gibson. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be second and goal.
He coming back inside. He put that foot back. You wouldn't do that shit against me.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
What's the first thing you do as a receiver? Because you're used to somebody being stationary, and so you process what you're going to do based on where he's at. But you got somebody moving. He had to put him here.
So it's Washington with the football here as we welcome you back. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter of play.
Chad played against Champ Baby. That's one of the best battles I've seen. They went at each other, bro. On TV. Was it Monday night?
Yeah, Monday night.
Hey, dog, that was a battle, man. It was a straight man.
Second down and goal. Wilson forced out to his left.
Ain't no cover two. They went at it like
He'll go down back at the 12. Micah Parsons picks up his second sack of the afternoon.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, with the deficit. And so revenge as he's in for the touchdown, but they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it.
This opening game has certainly not gone their way to this point, but yeah, that touchdown, maybe a glimmer of hope for the long season ahead.
And no one in this league likes to talk about moral victories. No one likes to really just say, okay, well, maybe something went right. But you're exactly right about that. A little glimmer there, maybe they can carry it over moving forward.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown.
They didn't know that kid.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
And my babies are going through tremendous divorce and couldn't get them. Like, you know, bringing the kids, and I come with the kids, and that didn't go out. So I was up under extreme, I would call it stress, pressure, and I didn't no longer want to be him, man. And that was, God was calling me.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And this has been quite a performance to kick off the new year on the road, no less, as they try to finish things off here in the fourth quarter. They'll try and run some clock now. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
Never did. His police came down to the
bar. 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on second and 13. They go to Elliott again. And he's got some space here. Ezekiel Elliott going to take it the distance. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Ezekiel Elliott, a guy who considers himself underrated, has told his detractors to put some respect on his name. Hard not to respect a run like that.
And that's why he's one of the best running backs in the game today, because this run combined all the elements. Started with patience, and he was just waiting for the right lane to materialize. Then once he saw it, he used his speed and escapability in tandem and turned this into a tremendous play.
In Cincinnati, Ohio, I was playing baseball. So I went through roller coaster of emotion.
Extra point right down the middle. And that will extend this big lead.
To me, what life was, that's why you got public success, and everybody who's successful publicly, they're struggling somewhat privately. And you got to really understand that. See, the thing about it, we do this when the camera's on. We got to do this when the camera's off. We got to talk to each other.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Hey, dog, you all right, man? You all right, dog? Chad, you all right, Chad? You know, I do that with him.
Taken from about the 12. Good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
Especially when you start putting folks on a pedestal, man. Like, shoot. You know, and that's not good. That's why you got
there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Let's just be frank, they're playing for pride at this point.
that's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. They go play action. action now. Wilson. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Yeah, we ain't leaving no time for no play action.
Keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there.
Level where you at 1 to 10. 10 being I'm great. I'm right where I need to be. 1 being I need
Off
help.
the play fake. Here's Wilson. He's going to let it fly. Oh, had his hands on it. Couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield.
I put a post out the other day. I was fishing and they ain't catching nothing.
I know that. I saw that.
And I said, the question was, are you at peace?
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. Here we go. It's Wilson on 4th down. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock.
So, at the end of the show, because we have you here and we know what you stand for, and you know, this is what it's about. You know,
so here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Yeah, but we always want people to walk away feeling fulfilled.
Wilson will throw again. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. Definitely desperation time. This just looks like, hey, throw it down there, hope that your guy can make a play.
You want him to make a play, but if not, maybe you get a pass interference call. And you know, in the NFL, that's a spot foul. You get all that yardage. That would be a big play.
Father, we thank you for this time, Lord God. Thank you for the moment.
2nd and 10 now, Wilson. He's going to let it fly.
All these families represented here, and the lives that they touch.
Got a man.
Finally got it. Good shit.
Close for the touchdown. But he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed, I did, my good man. Extra point attempt to come here.
Continue to express the love of God in every area, every avenue, every experience.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When you line up, go ahead and, oh, there's a fake, and now he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, the risk reward is just not there.
So risky to get 15 yards on a fake. You see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to unreliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
Praise in Jesus' name. Amen. Amen.
Yo, Fred don't like the hug.
Prescott here to throw. Letting one fly deep for Cooper. And Prescott, his 3rd interception. Picked off at the 11.
Good game, good game.
Line of finish to this ball game. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're saying, hey, put those points up every week, we'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for the Cowboys, it's a fantastic start as they roll to a blowout victory here in the season opener. And they'll get another road date next week as their opponents will be the Minnesota Vikings. Meanwhile, for Washington, they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves next week at home against the Chicago Bears.
I know where you're going, bro. I know where you're going. Talk to me, man. Don't even catch the camera no man. We ain't just barbershop talk. I know. Okay. But I'm saying, I know where you're going. Okay, well, I think I need you this upcoming season to change your diet. Go back to eating honey buns, Twinkies, McDonald's.
I'm going to tell you why I can't do that. Why? Because if I did that, then I would be 280.
No, you wouldn't. Yes, I would. Listen, if you need me to come live with you, I come stay with you and make sure you don't gain no weight. Because I work out like a madman.
You know what his diet is? I know McDonald's is 80% of it.
85%, that's a better number.
So?
Yeah, ain't nothing changed. That's why I look like this. Right now, I'm 230 right now. You can't even tell.
Your genetics and my genetics are two different genetics.
That's what I was trying to
tell
you.
Whoa. We ain't gonna do that genetic work.
That's what we doing. That's you don't understand that. Why you don't understand?
You black?
It's hell.
That's what I am too.
Yeah.
It can happen.
I understand that, but you're not understanding me when I tell you. If I eat honey buns and certain foods, bro, like I'm gonna blow up, bro.
You Superman.